If you're an anime fan, I'm sure you heard of the RDC crew.
Remember to keep your guards up.
Alright. Keep our guard up. Nigga, it's a C-rank mission. Damn, come on.
Or if you were a COD player, these may have been your heroes.
Chill, bro! Oh!
Sadly, some of them betrayed their fans, but others kept it real until the end, and their legacy lives on, like the Sidemen. Formed in 2013 as a simple GTA 5 crew, the Sidemen were just 7 British lads cracking jokes on Xbox. Their humor was elite, like the time Vicstar had everyone rolling by making fun of his Indian heritage.
Fuck it, I'm going home to my people. They're in here, mate. Oh shit.
Is that what
But what started as chaotic late night gaming quickly exploded into something bigger, a brotherhood. And since they were more family than friends, they decided to move in together. Even their first house tour was hilarious.
This is JJ's room, so we come along in and JJ,
That was in 2014. They moved into their first content house. No Hollywood cameras, no corporate sponsors, just a GoPro and a dream. The raw chemistry and those earlier challenge videos made viewers feel like part of the crew. Here's KSI and Mini Mentor reminiscing about what it was like in those days.
Like, it was literally religious. Like, we would sleep at what, 3, 4 a.m?
Yeah.
Wake up at like 2 p.m. I guess we'd eat, kind of. And then
Barely.
They were living the life, but behind the laughter came the first fracture. In 2017, KSI shocked fans by announcing he was leaving the group.
I'm no longer with the sidemen.
And he didn't go quietly.
Yeah, fuck the sidemen.
Overnight, YouTube turned into a battlefield of diss tracks. W2S called KSI a liar. KSI fired back. Ethan dropped drama. Nothing was certain anymore until the truth came out. It was all planned. A carefully planned fake feud designed to break the algorithm, and it worked. Each diss track racked up tens of millions of views, and the boys had pulled off the ultimate troll. From that point forward, the Sidemen weren't just YouTubers, they were showmen. All of their channels exploded into millions of subscribers. So in 2023, they got their own Netflix series. And in 2024, they hosted their biggest charity match yet. It was a global event, and through it all, they never broke the one rule they started with: stay friends first, creators second. And because of that, they became a key part of many of our childhoods. But not every group had that kind of loyalty, like Mr. Beast's group, which destroyed itself from the inside out. But before we get into that, first, let's talk about the clan that scammed their fans. It was the greatest illusion in YouTube history, a brotherhood built on loyalty, skill, and hype, until it all came crashing down. FaZe Clan began in 2010 not as a brand, but as a movement. 3 teenagers with capture cards and Call of Duty montages accidentally sparked the golden era of gaming. By 2012, FaZe was untouchable, and their trick shot skills were legendary. They turned 720 ladder stalls and no scopes into internet art. Every lobby was filled with kids trying to recreate those moments, to the point it got kind of annoying. But by 2015, the year Black Ops 3 was released, they were living together in the FaZe House NYC.
Here you go, bro.
Yo! No fucking way!
That was their peak. It was crazy but raw. Vlogs from the house, including spray paint wars, pizza nights, and rooftop celebrations. It felt like every gamer's dream. Just like the Sidemen, FaZe wasn't a clan, they were family. But that dream was already starting to rot from the inside, and soon it'd be a nightmare. In 2019, Fortnite star Tfue sued FaZe, claiming they locked him in an unfair contract, taking 80% of his earnings. Suddenly, the image of the brotherhood began to blur. The lawsuit tore open the curtain, and behind it, allegations of control, greed, and mismanagement. Still, fans wanted something to believe in, and FaZe gave it to them.
My name's Frazier.
My name's Jarvis.
I'm Tico. I'm Ricecup.
I'm Nikon.
And I support Save the Kids token.
They launched a cryptocurrency, Save the Kids, and it claimed to donate to children charities. But It was a lie. The coin pumped, then it dumped, and the fans were left holding the bag. FaZe K was kicked, others were suspended, but the damage was done. From there, it spiraled. FaZe went public in 2022, valued over $700 million, but within a year, their stock had crashed to pennies. And then came the final nail. FaZe Banks, who was once the Wild Party King and the founder of the whole show, was accused of pumping another cryptocurrency. This time, it was personal. Comments turned savage, and the clan turned on each other. In the end, Banks had to step down as the FaZe CEO. FaZe built their name sniping, but another group built theirs with a ball, a camera, and a backyard. Back in 2009, 5 college roommates set up a camera in a backyard of their Texas house and made a shot that would change their lives. That first shot went in, and so did the next one, and the one after that. By the time they launched world's longest basketball shot from a stadium's third deck, the entire internet had fallen in love.
Welcome to Aggie Land. This is the world's longest basketball shot.
These weren't YouTubers chasing trends. They were just best friends trying to outdo each other. And every video felt like a summer break. Tyler, Garrett, Cody, Kobe, Corey. Their charm wasn't in trick shots. It was in the brotherhood. And it only got bigger. Guinness World Records, TV lives, live tours, you name it. But even the purest legacies have cracks. In 2022, fans noticed something different. The trick shots slowed down. The sponsorships ramped up. Then came the controversy, a heavily sponsored World Cup video in Qatar.
For the first time in history, you can see all 8 World Cup stadiums in one day. Here we go, boys!
For the first time, fans questioned if Dude Perfect had lost their way. The backlash was quick, and at first they tried to rebrand the video, but that didn't work, so they completely removed it. It was the first moment the fan base was upset. But here's what makes them different. They listened. Instead of lashing out or doubling down, they stepped back and returned to what they love, filming trick shots. But at the very end of 2022, they made a shocking announcement. It came out of nowhere.
For the last 2 years, we've been working on the biggest project in Dude Perfect history. Ladies and gentlemen, coming soon.
A Dude Perfect theme park. Although it's still not finished, fans can't wait. But just when YouTube needed more crews like Dude Perfect, another crew went in the complete opposite direction. The group SSB that was centered around Aiden Ross grew fast. Twitch chat couldn't get enough of the wild late night dating shows that just went way too far.
I was invited.
I ain't gonna lie, Kenzie, I've spoken to you before and I'm just gonna tell you straight up, I've jerked off to you before, I'm not gonna lie.
Aiden was the face, but names like Prime, Snaggy, Cuff'em, and Cheezer, they were personalities in their own right. There was just one problem. They stopped trying, and other streamers even called them out on it.
Because they're fucking lazy. It's a lot of them they just want to hang out and do nothing, and like it's gonna come up one where it's gonna be taxing.
After spending a few days together, XQC called them lazy and even said they're dragging Aiden down. So by 2023, the upload slowed, the energy dipped, and fans noticed. Even Aiden himself started venting on stream until enough was enough.
SSB is over. It is done. F that friend group. I'm not putting a label on anymore. I'm building my own brand.
And that's exactly what he did. He cut the dead weight, and now he's flying higher than all of them combined. I think it's safe to say that was the right decision. SSB had the chance to be great, but they fumbled the bag. But let's have another look at a group that did the exact opposite, with nothing but anime, basketball, and belief. Real Dreamers changed the world. That's what RDC stood for. And they did it through absolutely hilarious anime parodies.
You don't do that in a fight.
Led by Mark Phillips, a kid from Texas who once recorded skits on his front lawn. RDC World exploded by doing the one thing no one else was doing, making anime cool. Their early videos were low budget and grainy, but funny in a way that felt like you were in the room. After those viral anime skits came viral waves. They made a video game house, then an anime house, and after that, they branched into sports content.
Rob Pelinka, you traded AD. Yes, me, Rob Pelinka, I traded KD. Not me, not LeBron James. LeBron did not have anything to do with this. Oh my God.
But what made them different from some of the others on that list is that although they branched out into new things, RDC also stuck to their roots, just with updated special effects and slick editing.
I'm not scared of you.
They brought our childhoods to life, but even though their videos had a massive upgrade, they still have what everybody loved from the beginning, the humor. So 13 years later, they're still going strong with a loyal fan base. They might not have grown as much as some others, but they kept their vision alive and never strayed from their path. But the same cannot be said for Mr. Beast and his crew.
This is a pit of slime. You guys will get in it. I don't care which one of you it is. Last one of you guys to leave this slime gets 20 grand. Chris, start us off. Hop in.
What started as 5 best friends giving away money and planting trees ended in disaster, and a fan base asking one question: what happened to them? At the center was Jimmy, but his success was never just his. It was Chris, the sarcastic best friend.
I'm going to be going to bed here in a second.
Chris, can I vlog?
Yeah.
Chandler, the loving underdog who couldn't win a challenge, even if his life depended on it.
Hello! You know, it's another challenge, and I'm probably gonna lose. I promise I'm gonna win this challenge.
And the rest, Garrett, Jake, Tyler. What's heartbreaking is that years later, Jimmy didn't even go to Chandler's wedding. It's like he forgot about the guys who helped him get to where he is now. Each one of the crew brought heart and laughter to every challenge. Fans weren't just watching videos, they were watching a friendship, the reactions, the inside jokes, the way Jimmy would fake rage when Chandler lost again, and how he cheered when he finally won.
Wait.
He's out. Chandler just won. Yo.
Wait, let him keep pushing. Let him keep pushing. It's kind of funny.
Or maybe not. The signs may have always been there. Still, 2019 was the best year for Mr. Beast, but after that, everything changed. Jake left, Garrett left, even Tyler, the cameraman, disappeared, and in their place, new faces. The crew didn't break up in an instant, they just faded. It's like Jimmy left them behind until suddenly, Chris came back on, looking completely different.
It won't sound perfect. It probably will get picked on a little bit.
Chris had come out as trans. For some fans, it was beautiful. For others, it was the beginning of the end. A wave of hate flooded comment sections. Then came the viral backlash video from Sunny V2 calling Chris a nightmare. Jimmy responded angrily and defended Chris, known as Ava. It was a rare moment of vulnerability from him, a side nobody really saw before. It looked like maybe he did care about his friends. But after that, crazy allegations started coming out about Chris, and Jimmy cut him off. At that point, Chandler was the only one left, but after the rumors about Chris, he quietly disappeared too. They never spoke about why, but you'll rarely ever see him now. And just like that, the crew was gone, and Mr. Beast has some new buddies.
Thanks for joining me, guys.
Let's go.
Yeah, well.
Oh, pleasure.
Yeah.
Because of their scams, controversy, and all-around shady behavior, people are seeing this trio as internet supervillains who have absolutely zero chemistry with each other.
It would literally break the internet.
Are you on Adderall or something?
No, I just want to see it so badly. I really do.
Ritalin?
Right now?
I like you, Jimmy. I like you're a spunky guy.
All right, I'll take the hint. We'll change the topic.
The whole thing seems weird, and fans have noticed, but only time will tell what happens with that. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, check out some of my other videos like the one on screen now.